All right, hey everybody, welcome back, and thanks for tuning in to Conversing with Khan. Today we have a very special guest, and it's the brilliant mind to the Islamic Science Rediscovered exhibit. May I say I've had plenty of different guests on the show, many of whom were celebrities and people that you may have recognized. But today I decided to switch things up a little bit, and with that being said, everyone, I'd like to welcome Zeenat Safi.
Nice to meet you.
What else did you do? Go ahead, take a seat.
Thank you. It's an honor to be the show. I'm a guest on your show. I completely love it. I'm always watching it.
Well, oh yeah, well that's pretty good. It's good to know that we have people out there that are watching, and thank you for being such a fan of our show. Um, you know, hard workers like you usually have a busy schedule, and I really want to thank you for taking the time out to come out and visit us today on the set and say hi to our audience and everybody who's watching at home today.
Yeah, no problem.
So, anyways, how are you? How are you been? We haven't talked in a while.
I'm doing quite well. How are you?
I'm doing very good, actually. So, would you like to take some time to explain to the audience and people watching at home a bit more about who you are?
Of course. Well, obviously, I'm Zeenat Safi. I'm a scientist, an entrepreneur, and I also work towards creating an exciting yet educational exhibit for the public to view. I was born and raised in San Leandro, California, but I'm originally from Fiji Islands.
Wow, it's a beautiful place.
Thank you.
Fiji Islands, yeah, that's out there in the Pacific. Well, thank you. Thanks for letting us know that. So, how are you? And how's your...
So, the exhibit is actually doing better than I expected it to be. Honestly, everybody was telling me how good of an idea it was, but my concern was, would I be able to attract a big enough audience? It's because I thought, it was just going to be Muslims who would mostly be interested in checking out the museum, but I was wrong. And I'm glad everything turned out well and successful, and I was able to send my message of Islam's golden age to more of an audience than just Muslims.
Wow, that's actually really something.
Yeah.
To appreciate that, that's actually really good. So tell us a little bit more about why you actually have created this exhibit to everyone here today.
Okay, so well, my main goal was to make others be aware of the great contributions Muslim made to great things such as algebra, the first parachute, art, and even surgical tools, So I personally think the exhibit is cool because people educated in the Western world will be surprised to learn of the great inventions and discoveries in the Muslim world. Things such as, did the Wright brothers, were they really the first to soar in the sky? Was Leonardo da Vinci really the first to describe the machines of the future? So, these questions are answered within the museum. And I wanted to do something different because on TV and the news, Islam is just portrayed in such a negative way. And some people who are unfortunately ignorant listen to what the media has to say. So, my point is, it's not Islam that's wrong or all Muslims who are bad, but just some Muslims who just maybe call themselves Muslims who may do wrong.
Wow, it's actually pretty deep. You really thought about that one there, and so it's pretty safe to say that you're Muslim, right?
Yeah, of course.
Well, then you must be proud.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, you wanted visitors to see Islam unravel to the public at its golden age, and as you wanted to see you wanted to see the visitors to see the great inventions of Muslim scholars and inventors, and I'm guessing the influence Islam had to do on society.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Why, thank you.
No problem.
I like to consider myself a well-spoken person. So, what exactly does this museum have? I've been meaning to go, and I really, just haven't had the time to head out there and stuff. But I'm sure myself and everyone out there in the audience today and at home watching want to know what the hype's all about.
Okay, so well, the museum itself is located in San Jose at the Tech Museum. Um, the exhibit itself, it's not so big, but the work put in was definitely big. Um, so we have numerous panels which contain information
Hmm.
that visitors can read and get to learn more about what the exhibit has to offer. We also have short videos in places around the museum itself, and basically it talks about Muslim scholars and inventors who changed science through their marvelous inventions and books that they wrote. To make things even more exciting, we also added a couple hands-on things which the visitors can kind of mess with, and figure out. So we have this thing, and it's called the elephant clock, and it's an invention of a famous inventor named Al-Jazari in the Muslim world. We also have a tiny replica of the first lock design and a replica of the first machine built so that Muslims can use in order to perform wudu.
Oh, okay. Um, that actually sounds something like I really would want to go and by the way, explaining to when I should go and check it out. I'm sure everybody else does. When we were little and going to museums, a lot of times sometimes be kind of boring. You just walk around and just kind of just see the different exhibits that are going on there. But yours seems it's a little bit more like interactive. And by the way, you did say something about what's wudu or wudu.
Okay, so yeah, wudu. It's basically something that Muslims do,
Uh-huh.
and um, it's the act of purifying oneself in order to be prepared and cleansed before our daily prayers. It's actually quite simple.
Okay. Thanks for clarifying that. I just never heard that word before, so
Yeah,
I want
sure.
to know. I'm sure that other people are probably like, wanted to know that as well.
Yeah.
So, what's the big picture? And I think everybody else wants to know that too. What's the big picture? How did you come up with the idea of creating this exhibit? How did it come in your mind?
Okay, so let me just put it this way. I think that science centers are safe places for dangerous ideas. I think children in specific need to be stimulated. Stimulated to know that, science can be exciting, that it's fun and important to modern society, of course. The Islamic Golden Age plays a great role in what we do and use today.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's eye-opening. For example, learning about math and its Islamic past.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. People deserve to know what's real. They deserve to know what's true, and I see that this exhibit does just that. So, can you let everyone know when does this exhibit open?
Yeah, well, it opened on September 12th, and it's daily. It's open daily from then, and will last at least onto the holidays.
Okay, so I think I have some time left to go out and check out that wonderful exhibit you got going on down there. If not, I know people who can tell me all about it.
Yeah.
So you want me to check it out or what?
Yes, please do check it out. And tell as much people as you can about it. It really is great. I know people who actually enjoyed the exhibit and liked how it portrayed Islam and the Muslim people. It's something unique.
All right, well, sure. Thanks so much for letting us know about your exhibit
No problem.
and spending time with us today
Sure.
on our show and conversing with Khan. And that's all the time we have today, folks. To all the audience, you heard it. Make sure you go ahead and take some time out of your day to go and see this exhibit. And it's called the Islamic Science Rediscovered. That's the name of the exhibit. And until next time, take care, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to Conversing with Khan. Have a blessed one.
No problem. Thank you.
Hello, testing.
Hi.
What's up?
Nothing much. How about you?
I'm doing all right.
That's pretty cool.
I think you farted. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Conversing with Khan. Today we have a very special guest for you. Welcome the... Go ahead, cancel it. Sorry. Alright, hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Conversing with Khan. Today we have a very special guest. Conversing. Hey, you better... Camera woman, turn it off. Alright, hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Conversing with Khan. Today we have a very special guest, the brilliant mind to the Science Rediscovered exhibit. Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Conversing with Khan. Today we have a very special guest, the brilliant mind to the Islamic Science Rediscovered exhibit. May I say, I've had a lot of guests on the show, celebrities, and most of them have been celebrities and different guests on the show. But today we decided to twist things up a little bit and change it up and bring someone else on the show. And I kind of messed this whole thing up in the beginning, so let's restart again.
This is so funny.
Conversing with Khan, come on, turn it off, dude. Restart. Everyone, I'd like to welcome Zeenat Khan. Zeenat was supposed to say thank you. It's an honor to be on your guest. I love your show.
Wait, what? I thought you were supposed to scream and go, woo!
She just did. Cut!